Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, this is going to be a two-part episode and one episode update on the Durrani litigation and Deters Law. Yesterday, Deters Law, with the assistance of Alan Statman, who's our lead trial lawyer that we use, whole team's involved in preparing and trying these cases, won two more jury trials tried together in Hamilton County in front of Judge Reese. Two more of them, okay? And those verdicts will now have to go through the appeals process because they appeal them. And they were significant verdicts. Now, what I want to, so I want to report that. Two more wins. We've now won 5 trials in the last 2 months. We start 2 more trials next week. They're being done 2 at a time every 2 weeks now. Now, what I want to report to you, and these are there's probably 100 stories like this that are going into the documentary. Tomorrow is the 2-year anniversary of the Jeff Potts verdict, which is the largest verdict in the history of medical malpractice in the state of Ohio. That verdict has not gone through the Court of Appeals process because of the following reasons. I want the world to know how corrupt the court system is. This is one of 100 examples. Immediately after these trial wins, we submit a judgment entry, it's called. For the last 2 years, Judge Reese and the other visiting judges that tried these cases never signed the judgment entry that was submitted days after the verdict to kickstart the appeal process. Deters Law would email and remind the judges over and over again. I'm putting a picture up of Scott Engel. Scott Engel, if he's ever practiced law, he didn't practice for long. He is the attorney law clerk for Judge Schweikert, who's the holdover for Judge Reese. And we've busted him playing judge. Signing orders. Can you imagine that? A law clerk signing orders? This guy, he accidentally sends us an email one day last year reporting to Judge Reese that mocking us that we're complaining again about these orders. Then Reese finally, we had to file a writ to the Supreme Court complaining about Reese not signing these orders. What does the Supreme Court do? Oh, he said he'll get moving. 2 years later, it is a simple 1-page order. So Reese finally signs these orders. But they're wrong. They're wrong. So our victories of 3 years ago, 2 years ago, are still delayed going through the appeal system. Durrani, Medical Protective, and their lawyers can laugh. Scott Engel, Judge Reese, is there anything we can do against them? Only this, only publicly shame them. Nationally in a documentary. Folks, when the world sees what Maureen O'Connor, Mark Schweikert, Judge Kubicki, Hamilton County judges, appeals judges, when they see what's happened, they're going to be, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Now get this. We also have won 9 verdicts in the federal court system. They were all filed in one case, but they're separate cases. Do you know what the 6th Circuit Court of Appeals said? The 6th Circuit Court of Appeals said, after we were appealing 7 of our victories, said, well, these aren't final because there's still 2 cases that are part of this case that need to be decided. What? Sure, they're in the same case filed together, has absolutely nothing to do with those case issues going through the appellate system. So both state and federal court No fault of us. All of our victories just stall. Just stall. One victory, final, in the Ohio Supreme Court, Medical Protective still won't pay it. We had to file a federal lawsuit on that. Now, Medical Protective, Durrani and their lawyers are evil. That's why there's a federal bad faith case. They're evil. They're going to get their comeuppance one day in a very, very big way. But it's the court system. The court system is like a co-conspirator with Medical Protective and Durrani in this process. I mean, it will blow you away. It'll blow you away. Now, this is another very frustrating thing. Right now, sitting in federal court is a bad faith case. A bad faith case. There is a pending motion to dismiss. It's been briefed, and it's just sitting there. We recently filed a reminder of all the hell our clients went through asking for a ruling on that, because that case can't go forward until there's a ruling. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, the state and federal court system refusal to do the right thing by these victims in just the process is incredible. And it goes on and on and on. And what keeps it all going? To be blunt, me. I financed this whole thing. And I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm not going to stop doing that. The day is going to come when two things happen. And they will be glorious, glorious days. The national release of the 10-episode documentary on a big platform where the story is going to be told to the shame of all the bad guys. Number two, the day is going to come when Medical Protective, sooner or later, is going to have to face a jury on what they did. And it is unbelievable. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. We are going to have our day.